Hi, I'm Cathy Nutbrown. I'm a professor at the University of Sheffield and I've been working on family literacy ever since I joined the university in the late 1980s. I worked with Professor Peter Hannan and together we developed ways of working with parents in their own homes and in small groups to share what we knew about how young children develop quite naturally into enthusiastic readers and writers. They get interested in print once they realise that there are letters and words all around them, in shops, on their clothes, in the street and in their own homes. Children who are read to usually develop into confident and enthusiastic readers. When parents and children tell made-up stories together and share nursery rhymes and jingles, this helps their developing vocabulary. And all those marks that are often called scribble are actually the very important beginnings of learning to write. We use 4 words to describe what parents can do to support these aspects of early literacy development. They provide opportunities, they show recognition of what their children do, they interact with the children as they read and play with letters and sounds, and they can act as powerful models as they use literacy themselves in their everyday lives, writing a note, reading a magazine or newspaper and so on. Because all of these things really help children on the way to becoming readers and writers, we've been sharing our ideas with many families. And when Professor Peter Clough and I teamed up with Pact, we developed FLIP together, the Family Literacy in Prisons programme, which gives families affected by imprisonment the chance to learn more about what they can do to support their children's literacy. It's a great programme, and the Pact team continue to offer FLIP in many prisons. This film shows how FLIP has made a difference to the way many parents who are in prison think about their young children's literacy and what they can do to help. I want to say a big thank you to Pact for making FLIP such a great programme. I hope you enjoy watching what's coming next.
Hi, my name is Tom and I've got a 3-year-old daughter called Izzy. I decided to join the FLIP workshop so I could have a better bond with my child and I could also see and help her learn. In the workshop, the first thing we did was learn about environmental print. This is where you see words and letters all around us, so we drew a big town and labelled all the places in the town where you would see words. We then talked about the opportunities there were to spot words and letters, like going on a walk through town or where you are driving your kids somewhere. You should answer their questions like, is that a McDonald's, Dad? What letter is that, Dad? This is recognition. You should ask them questions when you are driving along or walking through town, or even just sat down, such as, can you see any letters in your name, Izzy, on that sign? That's interaction, and you should model for them as well. Let them see you reading the signs. This is when we understood how ORIM, opportunity, recognition, interaction and modelling helps your children learn. We also played a brand quiz where you had to try and guess the brand from just a small letter clue. My team won. This showed us that you don't need to be able to read words, as you can use other clues to work things out, such as colours and pictures. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. For early writing, we learned how children's writing starts. I get now that scribbling is early mark making, and you should give your child paper and pens so they can have a go from an early age. They also need to see you writing too, even shopping lists, or let them write on birthday cards you are sending. I made a pop-up book for my daughter and knew I wanted her to make one for me when she visited, so I could see her write. We then did an exercise called This Bag Has 1000 Stories. We took turns to pick out an object from a bag and we created a group story with everyone saying a part of it. I could see how we could do this as a family. This bit of the course got us thinking about the importance of language and how it helps literacy. We then wrote a group story with 3 words our tutor gave us. It was a really funny story and got the lads laughing and joining in. Our tutor then read a book called There's a Shark in the Park to us, and we had to shout certain bits of the story out and do some actions. She told us not to feel silly, as it's important for us to read to our kids. I actually really liked the book. I then got to choose a storybook for my daughter that Pact had bought. There was loads to choose from and I knew I wanted one about love. We had to wrap the book and decorate it, and then we can give it to them on the child-centred visit. We planned activities for the visit, and I can't wait to see my family and learn together on the day.
Hi, my name is Susie and I am mum to Izzy and Tom's partner. Today we visited Tom and took part in a special family event because he had been on a course called FLIP. I was really pleased to see he'd signed up for it, and it was lovely to get to spend the day together learning as a family. We had to do a star trail and went round the room visiting tables which had activities on. I saw Tom read to his little girl for the first time. They sat and made a little book together, sang nursery rhymes and made up stories together too. We got to be a family enjoying time together. It was nothing like a normal visit, and at the end, Tom gave our daughter a book all wrapped up, and my little girl was so excited she wanted her daddy to read it to her. I've learned a lot of ways I can help my little girl too with her literacy. We are going to write shopping lists together when we go out, and I'm definitely going to read Daddy's storybook every night to her.
My name is Izzy, my daddy is Tom, and my mummy is Susie. I got to spend time with my daddy and mummy. We did lots of fun things on a star trail. I liked the colouring, and when Daddy read me stories, I love my daddy. Thank you to the families at HMP ISIS who helped write the script for the short film with Pact.